Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of Pal World. This is the Lemonade Legend coming back at you. As you can see here, we got our lame ball hard at work. There's no rest for the wicked here. Making me some arrows, so I'm just kind of sitting here doing nothing. But hey, that's what this game is about, making these pals do everything for us. So welcome back, everybody. Did a little bit, I don't want to say grinding, because grinding sounds like I did a whole bunch. I really didn't do much. Did some stuff that I just didn't want to waste time with on the stream, or on the video here. Got a whole bunch of arrows, got some pal spheres, which is where we kind of left off on the last episode. But I got that type of stuff done so we can actually start our journey to where I want to set up the first base. You know what? I am going to do one more thing, though, before we take off. I want to make a 3-shot bow. Upgrade this bow a little bit here. You know, when you've had the 3-shot bow, it's so hard to go back down to the 1-shot. You feel like you're doing absolutely nothing. So we're going to work that into the equation here real quick. We'll get that knocked out. Shouldn't take long here at all. But then, like I said, we are going to head off on our first little adventure, I guess you can call it. Even though I don't really know if it counts as an adventure if you know where you're going and you've been there before. But our first little travel. Our first little trip. Whatever you want to call it. Other than that, I don't think we really need to do much here. You know, I caught an unbelievable amount, if you guys can remember on the first episode, an unbelievable amount of fox sparks and got just absolutely nothing good. Actually, and that's kind of the same with everybody that I tried to catch. Got pretty much roasted. Got nothing. Got a burly body Fox Sparks, who's currently in the team right now, but that's pretty much the trophy, and that's not even really good. So if we see some on the way, we might try to snag some more, just to see if we can get anything really worth using, to be honest. I just got a bunch of junk on the team right now. No offense, guys, but I just got a bunch of junk. So, you know, I don't like land balls, and I'm not a huge fan of Cremis either, but I might as well keep him on the team, at least to give me one mercy hit option. Don't get me wrong, first opportunity I can get to replace him, he's gone, but that'll at least get me someone where I can throw out and get him down to 1 if I need to, so we'll go with that. So we're going to head, like I said, down south. We're going to try to get to that base location. We've got some things that we can try to sell as well. You know, but I need to get to the small settlement up there if we're going to do that. So, yeah, we're probably going to head around this way. Come over here. The small settlement, I believe, is in this general vicinity, or maybe it's up here, one of the two. We'll see. If it's over here, we'll try to grab that real quick, go that way, and I think we'll be able to come down through here. So yeah, let's go. I guess let's head out. I upgraded a couple things, or I unlocked a couple things. I got the furnace, and then I got the nails, so that will open the door to some other things for us here going forward in the future too. So, and then we'll be able to start cooking up some metal once we kind of reach our destination there. So, got as much food as I can get right now, pretty much. Arrows, spheres, we're good to go. I think we're golden. Oh wait, nope, gotta switch my bow. Let's get this old bow out of here. We'll sell that when we get the chance. So. Let's go. Yeah, and I for those, I'm sure, you know, if my chat's going to be going crazy, it's probably going to be people talking about how my Cattiva is pretty much starving to death. I don't care. I don't care about that Cattiva. You know, as mean as that sounds, he's just there. He's just there to help me, you know, make this early game stuff, and we'll replace him here. So he's not a very good Cattiva, so we'll probably end up just getting rid of him anyways. Oh, don't kill that one. Don't kill that one. Let's throw that. Nope, you're not good enough, buddy. Nimble, another Nimble. I'm pretty sure it's our second Nimble. Pretty sure. Oh, you serious? Just wasting all these Pal Spheres. Okay. Artisan's not going to help us with our fighting, but... Nope, yeah, whenever you're ready to get out from behind the tree. Where'd you come from? I don't know why I thought the Fox Sparks broke out when he's sending ice attacks. I really did for a second there. I was really confused. Alright, so we got that guy. Ooh, ferocious. This guy's ticked at me too. Are you serious? Alright, go get him. Oh, what? How you attacking me from down there, man? Okay, well, I had a feeling that might do that. But that's alright. Let's go get that Pengal. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I set off. Again, my ADHD just runs absolutely rampant. So I hope everyone had a good day. My day was pretty good, pretty busy. We've had a lot going on here the last couple days. My little one just graduated, and you know I'm proud of her. Don't get me wrong, but it's kindergarten. She graduated from kindergarten, so we went through her graduation ceremony program, whatever you want to call it. And what am I doing? And we had a good time there. Then my niece graduated from high school, so had a really busy weekend with all that stuff. So kind of tired. I'll be fully transparent with you. But we had a good time. It's always fun, obviously, hanging out with friends and family, and you know all that stuff. But really happy with that. So like I said, hopefully you guys had a really good day. I know we did. We've had a good couple days, and I'm excited to kind of get back to the grind here, and get this going, get moving along here, getting the progress going. So, yeah. So like I said earlier, our game plan is to get down to that base location. You know, we'll try to catch some pals on the way if we can. If we get anything that is good that kind of comes across our path. I don't really think there's going to be a ton until we kind of reach the destination. But you never know. That's the thing, you know, with this game, is you never know what you're going to come across. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting everyone that I don't need kind of organized and out of the way, because those are, you know, eventually those are pals that I'm going to sell. You know, once I get to the small... Excuse me, bud. Once I get to the... You know what, I'm going to pull this guy back. Once I get to the small settlement, we can get rid of those pals. So, pals we don't need have bad passives. Just not going to be part of the team, so... Conserve some base or some box space. You know, hindsight, I probably should have fast traveled over here. I'll do that when I get to the fast. All right, you know what? It might even just be, you know, it might just walk it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like when we get there. But yep, I hope you guys enjoyed the first stream, or the first, I keep saying stream, because all I've been doing so far is streaming, but I hope you really enjoyed the first episode. Got to see some good results in terms of viewership, so for a first episode, you know, nothing crazy, but and then honestly, it might just be my friends and family, I don't know, but we got some views on the first video, so really excited to see that. And just like I said, I'm just really excited to kind of get this going. This has been something that, you know, friends and family and all those people, you know, they told me I should have been doing this a long time ago. So, and to be fair, they probably are correct. You know, I just didn't know what I was gonna do. You know, I just didn't know, you know, if I was gonna do gaming or if I was gonna do some sort of other, I don't even know which one to use, you know, word you want to use, but, you know, some sort of, you know, other content. But I think gaming ultimately would be, you know, the best choice for me. So that's what we're trying. So, but yeah. So, awesome. So we're going to hang a left, I believe, right up here when we come out. If I remember correctly, yeah. We're going to come through this little path over here, and we're going to go that way, down south. I'll come back and... What? Did you just hit me? Come on, man. Really? You know, he's by himself. Maybe I'll catch him. Come here, buddy. Pop. Alright, let's swap him out. I've never used Kremis before, so we'll see. I'm just using him because he's got mercy hit. That's all I'm using him for. Alright. Worked like a charm. Let's do it again. I really want a Fox Sparks that's decent. Even though I don't, again, really know why I'm doing this. I'm probably going to switch to a Ruby when I get over there. Ooh, you came after me, not him. All right. Oop, we're hungry. We're hungry. We got to eat. We got to eat, buddy. Let's pick up a ball here. Infinite stamina. I'm not going to be riding one of these. Nimble. That's like my third Nimble. Are you serious? Oh, this is ridiculous. Alright. It's not working out the way I want it to there. Pick up some arrows, some free arrows. We'll take it. Get a Vixie. Yeah, like I told you guys earlier in the first stream, or the first video, I will go out of my way to get free Pal Spheres, man. It's just easier than getting the resources, you know, when it's only a few steps here. Ooh, forgot about this chest here. So yeah, you're gonna see me. Some of these people, you know, that are watching it might be annoying to them, but because it's really not hard to make the stuff. But listen, I'm too lazy to deal with all that right now. Alright, so let's go back here. Nope. Oh, goodness. Pushing buttons here. Pushing buttons. Let's increase this. I'm big on having a lot of weight. I don't like getting encumbered. And I find it a lot easier. Ooh. I like Spark It for early game. It was 2 of them. Come on, Kremis. Yeah, I like having a lot of weight abilities, like being able to carry a lot of weight. I am a textbook over preparer, You know, like you can see right now, I got 130 arrows that I'm carrying. You know, I carry a lot of stuff. I tend to carry a lot of stuff, so I tend to run heavy. As we get farther into the game here, you'll notice, you know, like pal spheres, you know, for no reason I'll still have, you know, 100 blue pal spheres, you know, when I'm working with, you know, are they ultra spheres or gigaspheres or, you know, whatever, I'll have all that stuff. But you never know, man. Like, sometimes I'll go on a tear where I'll have to go catch, you know, like 50 land balls, you know, to try to get a good land ball for breeding or something, you know, so. There's a small settlement. That's where we want to go. Beautiful. We made it. Stream over. We're done. We are done. No, just kidding. Alright, so let's talk to this dude. We don't really have a ton to sell him. We can sell him this. We're not going to use that. Don't really need any of that stuff, to be honest with you. But I'm going to hold on to it. Oops. Huh. I love the noise that these people make. Huh. 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 I always sound so surprised. They always sound so surprised. I don't understand it. I've always been fascinated by those noises. So, alright, and then we can get rid of all these pals, kind of clean up our box a little bit here. Get rid of all these fox sparks. And then maybe he might have something to buy. We'll see. Alright, get rid of those. Alright, so let's see what he's got. Garbage. Oh, I would take that loot moon in a heartbeat. Ferocious is not fantastic. So we got 36. We need about 1,000. Is there anything I can, like, even if I, let's just say, if I sold all of these. Okay, I got 1,000 here. So we got some sheep we can get rid of. Destructive, pacifist, positive thinker. Or honestly, all of those we can get rid of. Glutton we don't need. Another nimble. I'm pretty sure we got another nimble. And nimble we can get rid of that. The Sparkets. Get rid of that Sparket. Get rid of that Vixie. Get rid of the Cativa. It's sick anyways. I sold him a sick Cativa. We'll take this loot moon. We'll throw him in our team when we get back. Actually, we can teleport back right now. We'll take it. Alright, so we'll teleport back real quick. Make that switch in our team. Maybe make some more pal spheres. I don't know. Oh no, I got 16. We're good. We're good for now. Let's sort this real quick. I hate having a messy pal box. Oh, I could have sold this too, but whatever. So Ferocious. We'll take out Daydream. I never really liked Daydream. Some people are probably yelling at me in the chat that that's not correct in terms of not liking Daydream, but I know some people like her or him or whatever. I'm not a big fan. So, all right, so we got him. Let's go back. Now, like I said in the first video, I'm definitely not new to this game. I've played it quite a bit. And that's why you can probably tell, you know, I'm kind of running, and, you know, I know where I'm going and what I want to do. But that doesn't mean I know everything in this game, obviously, you know, and I fully understand that. I'm, you know, never going to sit here and say that I do, you know. I'm not the best player of this game for sure. You know, so if you guys have any tips or tricks or, you know, anything like that, you know, feel free to leave them in the chat. I'm the type of person that I'll definitely go through, you know, at least for sure at first here. I'll go through and, you know, kind of, you know, read any messages that come through, any sort of comments that you guys leave in the comments below. Yeah, I'll definitely read them, and I'll honestly probably even comment back. You know, so it's just the type of person I am. You know, I don't like to leave things untouched and, you know, unaddressed. So stupid Deprezos. Oh, apparently I don't have a key anymore. So, we need to head down this way, I think. Could be wrong, but either way, worst case I'm wrong, and we just explored a little bit more, so whatever. So when I first started this game, I started it pretty much when it came out. You know, we had a couple guys that, like I said, kind of dragged me in, kicking and screaming. But once I got into it, I was pretty much into it. You know, not something I really had to have a lot of force to keep me in. You know, I really enjoyed the game. Shoot, am I going the right way here? I think it might be over here, actually. Who's coming at me? I'm hearing noises. Is it still you, bozos? Take care of him. Go get him. Thank you. I was gonna try to catch him, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, when I started playing this game, you know, like I said, I really enjoyed it. You know, I learned a lot, obviously, with it. So, I like, you know, if anyone's learning this game or playing this game, you know, I want them to, you know, possibly go through, read the comments, and, you know, hopefully it'll help them as well. So, across. Just kill him. Get him. Get him. This might be one of those stupid things I tell you about that I do. I'm fully letting him take care of this. I got no shame. Oh, I'm running. Doing a great job. Good job, dear. Yeah, nice job. He's got him. He's got him. Come on, you got it. Glad I can help. I'm here for support. I'm here for the mental support. and to snipe the kill. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Is that a Nox? I think that is a Nox. Alright, buddy. Go get him. Get him. Pow. Nope. 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 Focus on the deer. Focus on the deer. Focus on the deer. Stupid deer. Focus on the deer. Get him. There you go. Good boy. Hiding out back there for a minute. Cool, yeah, we got a Nox. Come back. You're just big and glumpy. Alright, where are we at here? Man, you know what? Let me pull up. Pretty sure I'm heading the right direction. Yeah, I'm typically the type of person that does not like to look things up. I'm not a spoiler person, so like when new games come out, especially like Pokemon, we talked about that a little bit last time, that I'm a very, very big Pokemon fan. And yeah, I'm a big Pokemon fan, you know. So when these new games come out, I'm not, you know, when I play them through the first time, I'm not really into cheating, or, you know, I don't like to have any spoilers or anything like that. So, you know, it takes me longer to go through a game than a normal person, to be quite honest with you. You know, and some people that I play with find that frustrating, just because, you know, they move through so quick, and I don't, you know. So it takes me a little bit of time, but can I turn these all off? Hide, hide, hide. Okay. So alright, so let's see what we got here. Lunaris is right there. It's pretty much where we're going. So Predator Valve, Bounty. Okay, so I think we're going the right direction here. So let's go here. So, sorry, I keep flipping between the map here. I'm trying to find out exactly where we are and where we're going. I think we need to go actually over further. So if we go here, here, we need to go over further. So we need to go straight across where we are now. Straight across. There's that. There's the bridge I just came across. Go straight across and then right at the tip there. Okay, so yeah, I know where we're going now. Cool, so we're going to go straight this way. Is there another bad guy coming up here that I probably don't want to fight with this level? Oh, he's level 10. We could probably take that. Get a dire howl on the way for show. Maybe a couple. Oh, I just shot my guy in the backside. It's so weird throwing out a Cremis. Oh, you serious? Get out of the way. I mean, he's doing pretty good. Like I said, man, every playthrough you find another pal where you're just like, alright, we'll take this guy. This is Cremis' time to shine, alright? Enjoy the spotlight for 1 or 2 episodes. Oh, didn't see you coming back. Cremis is a beast, man. Cremis is a tank. I ain't scared of you. Fizz a fiddle. Just too bad it comes with all the other junk. Alright, back on track here. So let's keep going. got a lot of hullabaloo going on here. Oh, there's another dire wolf. Or dire howl. See, sometimes my arc knowledge and gameplay kind of mixes in with this one. I keep calling these dire howls dire wolves from arc. But that'll eventually go away. Look at, see now look. I got a Jolthog with Musclehead on it. I would have taken that on a Foxparks. I would have taken that on a Pangolin. Honestly, I'm not gonna use a Jolthog to fight. You know what I mean? He might run power to my base for a little bit, but that's gonna be it. He will never be in a battle. So I need to go over here. So I need to climb up here. Why not? This looks stable. Well, this hindsight might not be the best place to go up, but oh yeah, we got this. It's not bad. Oh, oh boy, not going against this guy right now. Grimace. I'm paying attention to what these guys, dire howls, have for passives. So, just catching a bunch of them. Get up here. Nerd. Alright. Get him. One more tag. One more tag. One more tag. Got him. What are these guys doing over here? I'm just munching on that dude. I guess better him than me, right? Get out of my way. Oh, well, never mind. Unless your intention is to stay in the ball. Really? Really? Where are you going? Wuss. He's running away. Leaving me here. It's alright, I see how it is. I see how it is, Grimace. I thought we were cool. Thought you were tough, man. Ribbunny. Cause some havoc. Diversion, buddy. Go get him. Alright, so we're getting there. We're going the wrong way. Made a little bit of an accidental turn there. Alright, I'm done catching pals. I'm really done catching pals. I'm running out of balls. I only got 9 left. Alright, cool. So we're getting close here. Or we're creeping up on, I guess, our exit. What are we going to call it? Coming up. So we need to get over there. Hopefully we can make it. We should be able to make it here. Looks like it, at least. But this is actually where we start to kind of get away from the pals that we're seeing over there in abundance. We're starting to see some new ones here. So, like Univolt there, which obviously we're nowhere near ready to take him down. But there are some Univolts over there that we could probably catch, you know. So, and I want to say there's some Arsocs over there as well. Could be wrong, but I think that there are. Oh, I haven't been unlocking anything. So unlock the saddle, the cleaver. I like the cleaver because you can catch stuff and kind of get double the materials for them. So high quality workbench we'll need. Go ahead and unlock these. We won't use those very long. Cooler, we'll need that. Yeah, grappling gun we'll take. Small feed bag we'll come back for later. But we'll definitely unlock that as well. Actually, might be able to do it now. Yeah. Ooh, the incubator. I'm gonna do an incubator. And see, listen, I'm a sucker for breeding pals. I'm such a sucker, dude. Such a sucker. Again, you'll see a lot of time with me is spent in the volcano. I go there all the time. I like the pals there. I like fire pals in this game. Yeah, and I mean, going there, getting a bunch of eggs and sneaking out with them is the easiest way to do it. So we're going to go this way. We're going to unlock this fast travel point. And that's kind of heading down towards where we want to be, so. The sound effects in this game. Oh, there's the ruby that I'm. Oh, well, okay, let's just run up against the wall here. Alright, Cremis. Let's get us ruby here, buddy. I like ruby better than fox sparks, like just how it looks. You know what I mean? So I'd like to use one of those. But again, hooligan's okay. I was just about to say I'm not going to do anything good, but first one I catch is better than the fox sparks that I have. I'll put it that way, in terms of passives. So. Yeah, so far so good. Like I said, not getting the greatest in terms of passives, but we're definitely making some progress here. We're moving. I'm going to climb this wall is what we're going to do. Get this checkpoint. Cool. I might travel back home real quick. Swap out that fox sparks with the ruby. Maybe even try to get a spark it. Even though I didn't really get any good ones. So same thing here. We'll move all these. This is what I kind of do. When I get extras, I'll move the ones that I don't want. Ones that I'm going to sell. I'll move them into a separate box. That way they're all kind of separated and I know, well, I'll keep this one, what I'm looking at, so. Cool. This ruby, so hooligan is 15. It's still not great. Still not great. Still not great. I might just leave it there. To be honest, I might just leave it there. As much as I like it, I'm going back to a place where I can catch a bunch more. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just leave it there. We'll do that. Let's get some more pal spheres here. I think Blue Moon is handiwork, yeah. Is he? I think he's 2. Yeah, he's handiwork 2. So he's definitely going to be a lot faster than anybody else I got. So we'll take him. So one thing I'm curious about just because I don't talk to many people about this game other than the people in my friend group, and I've already got their opinion. So, I'm curious what your guys' opinion is on PALs. Tell me, in the comments below, some of your favorite PALs. Some of the PALs that are maybe, just your overall favorite, or, maybe some that are just underrated. Some that I should maybe look into trying that I, like I said, wouldn't think about. It's just kind of a surprising, underrated PAL. Or just someone you want to see me possibly do some work with. So, yeah, drop it in there. Drop it in the comments, and I'll maybe take a look. If it's a PAL that I haven't used before, maybe I can take a look and try to work them in. Come on, give me a good one. Give me something good to work with here. Waterproof. That's not going to be on that list of things that are good. Downtrodden. Come on, man. The name of the game for me, early game, is, like I said, just chucking a whole bunch of spheres, man. Just catching as many PALs as you can to get the best passives. Ooh, jumped right in front of him. That's the name of the game for me. Just trying to get the best passives. Obviously collecting as many PALs as you can, kind of the whole gotta catch them all element of it. But getting PALs with good stuff, stuff that you can use, I think is big. Obviously finding a good base area. We're traveling a little bit farther than your average person who's going to travel, when they're starting their first base. But again, you don't get access to, Pokemon like Ruby, or PALs like, Heart of a Movable King. It's my first blue skill. That's pretty early. But so we'll be keeping him. He won't. I don't know if he'll be on the team. I don't know if that's a trait that I'm gonna use a ton. That might be a specialty trait that there might be certain PALs that it works for. I can't remember exactly what that one is, but I know I've had it before in other PALs and I don't use it a ton. So, but I'm not saying it doesn't have a use for sure. So, I got distracted. I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, it's probably just finishing up my conversation about what I do to begin. So, but rubies are pretty solid. I like them. It's not necessarily that they're better than Foxsparks in terms of skill, talent, power, whatever. It's just a preference. I think Ruby's a cooler looking PAL, just cosmetically. I've had good luck with it, so in the last playthrough that I did. Alright, so let's try to get these pigs without taking off the friggin' mammoth. Catching these guys, honestly, purely because I need the bone. Bone is one of those things in this game that you constantly feel like you have enough, or don't have enough of, or you have any of, honestly. You need the bones for all sorts of stupid stuff, and it's one of those things that can be devastating if you don't have it. Infinite stamina. This game is definitely maddening sometimes. You get all these passive traits on these PALs that don't need those. Like I just got infinite stamina on a pig. You know what I mean? Don't really need that, but that's where we're heading right over here. Is where this Gumoss is, right around the corner from that. That's where we're heading. And then we'll probably wind down the episode. Went a little long today. Took me a little bit longer to get here than I thought, so got distracted with a lot of PALs. which, if I was being real with myself, as soon as I hit start recording, I knew I was probably going to do that. So, but hey, you know what? Whatever. We're having fun. We're doing good. We're having fun. Haven't had any stupid deaths yet, so we're having fun. Living the dream. Let's catch some of these guys real quick. Oh, come on, man. Anytime. Where you at? Oh, man, I forget how fast those water jets are. Whatever attack that is. Celery, nothing good. Man, of course. Gumos. Let's take down another boss here. Oh, okay. It's hot here, apparently. I'll catch this sucker. Boom. Right in the face. Ooh, let's get some of these rubies. Gotcha. Alright, so I can't remember. I think the base goes up there on that cliff. You serious? Dragon killer. No interest in that. So I'm hoping that this series will correlate pretty good with... Ooh, Musclehead will take that. Maybe I'll use him instead of Pangolin. I'm hoping this will kind of correlate well or line up very well with 1.0. They got a big update that's coming up here with Palworld, where they're pretty much going to be launching the full game. This thing's been in, I don't know if it's beta or whatever they call it, for a long time. Since Mercy hit. Come on, this is just a cruel joke now. Since it came out, you know, and it's been out for quite a while, and so I'm looking forward to this big update for sure. Come on. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the big update, and I'm hoping, like I said, it'll run kind of hand in hand with where we are now with this playthrough. So. Maybe in a couple episodes, hopefully it'll be out. I don't know. They don't really have an actual official end date or launch date, so it's kind of hard to tell, to be honest with you. All right, so this is gonna be our home right here. Start off at least. And of course, I don't have any stinking wood, so. This is the base that this is the place that I've been using as a base for a little bit now here on this last playthrough that I did, and I like it. It's close to this Gumos, so I can keep doing Gumos runs. Oh, we gotta disassemble the one. Yeah, and I've had pretty good luck with it. And like I said, this is a base that we'll probably have for a little bit, and then we'll move on pretty quick. You know, because I know where my ultimate base is, you know, where it's ultimately going to be. But we'll use this in the meantime. And this will be a good little starter home for us. You know, it's nice. It's relatively safe. Oh, that's not what I want to do. It's relatively safe. It's not something that I have to worry about. You know, a bunch of bad pals coming up here and doing any damage. As long as I don't take anything off here, it's fine. I do have to worry about these guys every now and then. There's some syndicate thugs. There's a little hideout, whatever you want to call it, over here. Base camp. So we gotta watch out for them, but they're usually pretty harmless. They're outside the circle, and I'm outside their aggro circle, it looks like. So we just kind of get, I don't want to say unlimited pals, but we get pals from them over there, obviously, by rescuing them. So it's a quick, short trip. You know, and then on top of that, got a nice little metal node here. And then, like I said, we got the boss right around the corner here. So we can go kind of do, you know, quick runs with Gumos. You know, get some ancient tag points, you know, so. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna throw another box down here, you know, and then we'll probably end it here, and then off stream, I'll honestly probably, or off episode, or in between episodes, whatever you want to call it, I'll probably go through, do a little inventory management, you know, not bore you guys with all that stuff. Again, unless you guys like to see that stuff. I know some people really enjoy the grind and, you know, the inventory management, you know, and just all that stuff, you know, but there's also the people that just, that hate that. So, for now, I'm just going to kind of default to, you know, I'm assuming you all hate seeing that. So, we'll skip it for now, you know, and I'll kind of do it in between episodes. But hey, if you guys really, really like that stuff and want to see more of that, then obviously we'll go ahead and we'll just kind of, you know, leave it in, you know, for future episodes. So, but yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys right now. Like I said, I'll do some inventory management off screen. You know, I'll keep him here with me, let you see him. Hey, buddy. But yeah, so once again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining in on our episode here and watching all the way to the end. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, each and every view, each and every person watching this stream, each and every person that subscribes and follows. Like I said, I'm looking forward to doing many more episodes with you guys, and we'll be seeing you guys soon. So that's all I got for today. We'll be back soon. Have a good one.